Hello, my name is Anya, and this video will cover how to use the Bootstrap Star Rating Input plugin by Bubble.io, as well as two different methods to create a star rating input, which I will briefly touch upon at the end of the video, and let me know in the comments below if you'd like a more in-depth video about either of them. So here I created a thing and I called it review, and that review has a field star rating, which is a number field if it's just the number of stars associated with that review. Now, I've set up a repeating group to display all of the reviews, but we can just ignore that for now. I'm going to make a button, leave a review, which is going to show pop-up review. And I want the user to be able to select stars as their rating, to be able to click on maybe 4 stars and that then being a 4-star review. So I'm going to install the Bootstrap Star Rating Input by Bubble. Now that I have that installed, it's going to show up under input forms right here. I'm going to add that onto our page. We can change the size. Maybe we want bigger stars. And then the step is to what frequency, to what precision can the user select stars. So here I'm allowing them to select half stars and full stars. And no initial content. I'm also going to add in a button, which is just going to submit the review. We can add a workflow there to create a new review and to set the star rating equal to the star rating by Bubble's plugins value, which is what this is. Now we also need to add some logic to this leave a review button to just show the pop-up, which I'm going to set up now. Here we also want to make sure we hide the pop-up. Now if we preview this, we can see that we can click this button and we can select maybe 4.5 stars, but then you can also see that while I'm still selecting, this keeps changing around, which is just the functionality of the Bubble plugin. And then we can submit the review, and it shows up here, which is just a repeating group that I set up to show all of the reviews. Here I've added that same plugin, that same Bubble Star plugin to just display the current sales review star rating. But in order to make it so that we can't change what we see, this doesn't actually change the current sales review in the database, but it does change what we see. In order to make it so that that's not possible, I had to disable this input. But that just ends up showing this little symbol. The next best option is going to be this simple rating stars plugin by Confluex, which I have added here and then also on the leave a review pop-up. Now for the repeating group, I have the input disabled, and unlike Bubble, we can see that when we hover over that, we don't get that weird icon, but when we do click it, there is a little animation going on, but I don't think it's that big a deal as the user wouldn't intuitively be clicking on these ratings. Now, when you actually go to select it, you can see that when you hit 5 stars, it does this little cute animation. So all in all, I think it's a good option except for one major drawback, which is that it only shows whole numbers, which can be a big issue for certain apps. Thank you. You can always configure your own setup using custom states. Let me know in the comments below if you would like a video detailing how to do that.